All right, first scenery we have where we're at the rec center and we got some shots from the lighting we're going to be using. Secondly, we'll be driving in the car, the limousine. We'll be taking two bridges into one from downtown Minneapolis, be it the way of 3rd Street, and crossing over the bridge there to take a right to enter into Kaufman, a Union type way. Just mainly giving two directions of the speed of trying to get through. So it's mainly two locations, two hospitals, and the first hospital we're going to try and move forward here real quickly. As we're crossing over this bridge, you will be seeing the Mississippi River and the two different bridges on both sides, including the bridge that broke down and so many people were lost their lives back in the day. So now we're crossing over this new area and we're going to take a right at the light, and the light is going to stop. And that's a good sign because it's cautious, telling us to slow down. And now we're over to the second location, which would be the Kaufman Memorial Bridge here, and Kaufman Union Bridge. And everything under here is going to be in the film that you're seeing now. This is the location. This is how it's going to be shot. Crossing over the river a second time, symbolizing that one of the senators just lost his life. And we're going to check on see if Dr. Doubleday is in the same critical condition. Now we're coming around the bend with Misty in the back, going underneath, coming out, not sure what's going on, see a sign telling us to be careful, then the cautious signs in an arrow. As far as the stop sign and the goes, and now we're going to bring up the clocking and the ticking, because everyone knows that this is about timing. And after the light turns red and we turn here to go to the hospital, we get a scenery view up and down, panning up and down for certain reasons, and the car in the back that's following. So looking at the sky. So it's a lot of sceneries from around they're going to be using, as well as my phone. So right here, we're headed to the hospital. And this is the cruciating drive for her in the limousine through the forest and through the trees. We're going to come up to, I believe, another stop sign before we get to the hospital, stoplight. And this would be our main scene. And it will take place, everything will basically take place here at the hospital. On the outside of the hospital is where we're going to go, and we're going to use also the rooftop, which will be at the end of the parking ramp, and then HCMC downtown, where our reporter will be reporting from, as well as outside. So now we're coming up to the hospital. We see the emergency entrance sign, and we turn and we're getting ready to show you the hospital itself. And this will be where our main scenery will be. And as we turn left, it was exactly where the limo will be driving into, and everything will take place outside in a corner area away from the main entrance. You're going to have shots of that. So this is the area we're going to be focusing on: Health, University of Minnesota Medical Clinic Center. And I got a shot of that, and of course the drive-through area where a lot of the things is going to take place. And once we leave here, we're going downtown Minneapolis and get a shot of HCMC and the skyscraper there with the construction crew and crane, which is symbolic for a lot of things that are going on in this film. And then that would be, of course, the rooftop is last, but it's going to be different. It's going to be kind of backwards. The rooftops first, HCMC, and then the University of Minnesota. So those are our 3 locations. And Misty Blues and the Red Letter by Victoria Charles Giles. Thank you. I'm just kind of letting it flow for you so you can just see the latter part that I've already spoke to you about. HCMC right there, and in downtown Minneapolis, leaving the U, the trash place where we're going to be doing some of the filming for the 2 guys meeting. And here's HCMC where you see the gateway there, and that's where the reporter will be, right next to the church. And finally you will see a shot of the sky, which is going to bring us to the rooftop transition, and that's where the exchange will be. Thank you.